And earlier, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi received Russia's highest state award, the Order of St. Andrew the Apostle, for his outstanding efforts to promote partnership and friendship between India and Russia. Prime Minister Modi is the first Indian leader to be conferred with this award, and this award was instituted over 300 years ago. While accepting the award, Prime Minister Modi dedicated it to the people of India and to the traditional bonds of friendship between India and Russia.
On Tuesday, the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi officially received Russia's most prestigious civilian honor, the Order of St. Andrew the Apostle. The award recognizes PM Modi's distinguished contribution to developing a privileged strategic partnership between Russia and India and fostering friendly ties between the two countries.
ये सम्मान केवल मेरा सम्मान नहीं है, यह 140 करोड़ भारतवासियों का सम्मान है। यह भारत और रूस की सदियों पुरानी गहरी मित्रता और आपसी विश्वास का सम्मान है।
The latest award is another feather in his cap. Over the years, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been honored by countries and organizations worldwide for his exceptional leadership and contributions. Some of these awards include: on March 22, 2024, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was conferred the Order of the Druk Gyalpo, Bhutan's highest civilian decoration, by the King of Bhutan in a public ceremony at Thimphu. On 25th August 2023, the Indian Prime Minister was conferred with the Grand Cross of the Order of Honor by President Katerina Sakeleropoulou of Greece. On July 13, 2023, PM Modi was conferred with France's highest award, the Grand Cross of the Legion of Honor, in Paris. On June 25, 2023, Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi conferred the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi with its highest civilian honor, the Order of the Nile, in Cairo. On May 22, 2023, PM Modi was conferred the highest honor of Fiji, the Companion of the Order of Fiji, in recognition of his global leadership. On December 21, 2020, the US President Donald Trump conferred the highest decoration, the Legion of Merit, degree Chief Commander, to PM Modi. The Legion of Merit is the highest degree of the Chief Commander and is a prestigious award conferred by the US President. On August 24, 2019, PM Modi was conferred the King Hamad Order of the Renaissance during his visit to Bahrain in recognition of his efforts to strengthen bilateral relations with the Gulf nation. On August 24, 2019, PM Modi was honored with UAE's highest civilian award, the Order of Zayed, in recognition of his pivotal role in building the strategic relationship between the two countries. On June 8, 2019, PM Modi was conferred with the Maldives' highest honor, the Rule of Nishan Izzuddin, during his state visit to that country. On February 10, 2018, PM Modi was conferred the Grand Collar of the State of Palestine, the highest Palestinian honor for foreign dignitaries. On April 3, 2016, during his visit to Saudi Arabia, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was conferred Saudi Arabia's highest civilian honor, the King Abdulaziz Sash. Apart from the highest civilian honors, PM Modi has also been conferred with several awards by prestigious organizations across the globe. In 2019, PM Modi was conferred the Global Goalkeeper Award by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. The first ever Philip Kotler Presidential Award was given to the Indian Prime Minister in 2019. This award is offered annually to the leader of a nation. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was conferred with the Champions of the Earth 2018 Award for Peaceful Leadership by UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Champions of the Earth is the highest UN honor in the field of environment. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was conferred with the prestigious Seoul Peace Prize for 2018. It is awarded biennially to those individuals by Seoul Peace Prize Cultural Foundation who have made their mark through contributions to the harmony of mankind, reconciliation between nations, and to world peace. The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a people's leader dedicated to solving their problems and improving their well-being. Fuzail Ahmed's report for DD India.
Yes, another award for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and this time by Commonwealth Dominica. And to talk more on this, DD India's Arun Sharma joins us on the phone line. Arun, Commonwealth Dominica will bestow its highest national honour upon Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the most coveted national accolade of the island nation. Tell us about this award. Fill us in with more details.
Good noon, Abhishek. Well, of course, this is the highest award that is being given to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And so far, close to 24 nations and institutions have given this award to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This shows that the highest amount of trust that these nations or institutions they have on a country like India and the leadership Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Also for the fact that we have seen that how Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has become the voice of the voiceless nations, and post-COVID pandemic time when Indian Prime Minister, under the leadership of Indian Prime Minister, when G20 summit was hosted by India, at that point in time also the first a Voice of Global South that was hosted by India, and the idea was that how can the challenges and concerns of these countries, the Global South, that can be brought to the international platform or the multilateral platform like G20 Summit. Recently we just saw this report, and in this report we have seen that how various countries, institutions, they have given the highest award to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So, almost from all the part of the world, be it the Caribbean nations, be it a country like US, from Europe, from Asia, from the Gulf. So primarily from all the parts of the world, the countries have the highest trust, and that's the reason this highest award is being, awarded to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, Dominica is awarding this highest national award to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi because of the fact that during COVID pandemic time, when the nations were talking about themselves, when everybody was talking about protecting and safeguarding themselves, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, under the Vaccine Maitri initiative, ensured that how can more and more nations can be given the COVID vaccine that they have developed under the Vaccine Maitri initiative. And therefore, and more than 100 countries were given, vaccines, and the shipment was done. And to Dominica, 70,000 doses of vaccines were given to Dominica. And therefore, they have given this highest award to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, ensuring and showcasing the kind of trust that they have on India and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Arun, India had a very successful program, Vaccine Maitri, during COVID-19 pandemic, which you also talked about. And India continued providing and helping other countries with vaccines despite all the challenges here. Do you think this played a big role in how other nations look at India and living up to its own billing as the pharmacy of the world?
Absolutely. India is considered to be the pharmacy of the world because, as I mentioned earlier also, that more than 100 countries were provided with the vaccines under the Vaccine Maitri initiative of India. And not only this much, at a time when COVID pandemic was at peak, India developed two important softwares. One was Arogya Setu. Now, this software was used for tracking and tracing the COVID patients. And second was, of course, the COVID platform for vaccinating the people. So India made these two softwares open source. That means any country can use this software without any intellectual property rights or any claims. So this was made open source by India. So India believes in the fact that how can democratization of technology can be done, and how can sabka saath, sabka vikas, that means benefits for all, can be done on the international platform as well. So India is not only thinking about themselves, India is not only raising their own concerns on the international platform, but also ensuring that how can it becomes the voice of the voiceless and can raise the concerns of the developing nations, underdeveloped nations, the island nations, the Caribbean nations, and of course the Global South on the international platform. And this is the reason why, giving a national award or the highest award to any individual or any or the leader of any country only ensures that how much the amount of trust that particular country has on that individual. So, of course, this award to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi only showcases the fact that be it the developed nation like USA or be it the Caribbean nations or the island nations, they have the highest amount of trust on Indian Prime Minister Narendra, because he thinks about them on the international platform as well. So India stands during the crisis also with the people and, of course, the countries, and therefore this award has been given to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Yes, and he will get this award India CARICOM Summit in Guyana. Arun, the award also, you think, acknowledges India's broader support for Dominica in other areas too, like education, information technology, climate resilience too?
Absolutely. So, India has extended the line of credit to various underdeveloped nations and Caribbean nations as well. And, it ensures and it focuses on the fact that how can basic healthcare infrastructure, the education infrastructure, or vaccines or medicines for polio or the TB that can also be provided. So India, this is, not the only help that India extended during the COVID pandemic time, but to the other island nations, various climate resilient infrastructure, or be it the health infrastructure to various other Caribbean nations or the underdeveloped nations or the global south. India has been at the forefront for developing of the infrastructure. So be it India's neighborhood first policy, or be it ensuring of better infrastructure in other underdeveloped or global south countries. India ensures via various line of credits or various MOUs that how can you better healthcare infrastructure, the best possible best practices that India has that can be given to other countries as well, just like COWIN platform, just like UPI that India wants to democratize it to the world. Now more than a dozen countries are using UPI, and India wants that how can this economic technology, this safe technology can be provided to